Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Casper and ask the question, would I buy or should you buy CSPR, not financial advice, in the bear market? This is installment 79 of 1001 in the Would I Buy series. As always, you can see a link to every video in the playlist in the description of this video. And if you like this content, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. But otherwise, let's go ahead and dive right on into this. Would I buy Casper in the bear market? This is an enthusiastic yes. If you remember from a recent video that I did, Casper first came on my radar during the World Economic Forum in January because I wanted to see, I saw what was going on at the World Economic Forum, which, all right, I'm not a huge fan of the WEF, whatever. It happened in January. In 2022, it was cryptos galore, cryptos all over the place. And, everyone was pumping, everyone was shilling their big projects. And then what happened after the World Economic Forum, which was in May of 2022, well, a bunch of exchanges collapsed, BlockFi, Voyager, and Celsius. And then we went to the fall and we saw even more insanity happen with the FTX collapse. And all of a sudden, crypto entered this really terrifying and scary crypto winter. And so I had my eyes on the World Economic Forum in early 2021, January 2023, it's just to see who's there. And what I saw was a lot of the projects that I really like fundamentally were there. Filecoin, if you know anything, I love Filecoin. Polygon, for sure, no doubt. And then I saw this cryptocurrency that I wasn't as familiar with, which was Casper Labs. And so I was like, okay, well, that is certainly a point where I am having this on my radar as, all right, why would they be at the World Economic Forum in 2023 in the middle of crypto winter? Aside from the fact that they are actually trying to build something sustainable and something that is going to last long term. And so I see this not as a Shiba Inu type cryptocurrency. And I shudder to say those words in the same, even compare the two. I don't see this as something that's going to be hyped up like crazy. I see it as just a good investment over, for sure over the next bull run, whenever that may be, but a good investment in general in cryptocurrency. So yes, this is a strong buy. Now, looking at the chart here, you see what typically has happened with cryptocurrencies. Casper, at least according to CoinMarketCap, it launched in May of 2021. In my opinion, that is the peak of euphoria. If you remember, like the pinpoint, there's 2 days that I kind of pinpoint as like the peak of the euphoria of the previous cycle. April 14th, Coinbase went public, Bitcoin peaked, its first peak at $64,900. May 9th of 2021, Elon Musk went on SNL, and then we see the first day on CoinMarketCap right around that time that Elon Musk went live on SNL. So you look at the internet computer price chart, you look at the Casper price chart, you see similar price action to where it unfortunately dumped along with the rest of the market around that time. Aside from the fact that initial launch cryptocurrencies, when they initially launch, you do see something similar to what we see on this chart here. But otherwise, I don't necessarily consider that an all-time high. It didn't do a ton after that, went up to 21 cents. It's currently at 4.3 cents. I consider this right here, the 21 cents, as kind of the focus of, do I think that Casper is going to go higher than that next time around? And I would say with a great deal of confidence that we're going to see much higher than 20 cents, perhaps higher than that $1.40 price that we saw in May of 2021. I think that's in play. That is on the upper side of where I would project this cryptocurrency. But, there's other things that I like about this. I always want to look at the tokenomics. I'll look at the fundamentals, but I do want to look at the tokenomics first. I mean, we see a market cap of, a circulating supply of 10 billion Casper and a total supply of 11 billion, which means most of the supply has been released. It's out there for public consumption. We see a market cap of 462 million, fully diluted market cap of 494 million. That is an indication of the supply and the circulating supply. Volume's decent. It's not a dying cryptocurrency by any means. We can see On the supply chart here, this may be alarming to you, but what I see is a fully released supply. So you see a steady climb. A year ago, Casper's supply was under 4 billion. Today, its circulating supply is over 10 billion. And we saw this huge jump, most likely a release, a vesting schedule release into the system in October of 2022. But now we're just slowly climbing, and at its current date in February of 2023, this can't really inflate all that much more. We're almost at that 11 billion cap. So that, to me, that's a thumbs up. That don't be alarmed by this chart. I would be alarmed by this chart if the circulating supply had a much higher cap, but given that the cap is already almost reached, I'm much more okay with that. But then even looking at Casper fundamentally, now, all right, it is a layer one, another layer one. This may be my 20th layer one that I've reviewed out of 80 different cryptocurrencies, or just 78. But all right, it's a layer one proof of stake blockchain that is built for real world applications without sacrificing usability, decentralization, security, or scalability. So usability, that's one word in there, but if those other three words may be trigger words for you. What they're claiming is to have a good blockchain trilemma blockchain. The blockchain trilemma: decentralization, security, scalability. The thing that I always say with that is time will tell. Just because you claim that doesn't mean it's true, but time will tell. I'm seeing good signs with what I've seen. The protocol is designed for enterprise adoption. They're going after the big ones with focuses on flexible privacy permissions, low latency, and security. So, hey, privacy, another element to that. Low latency, security. Casper allows enterprises to choose between public, permissionless, and private network iterations depending on their confidentiality preferences without sacrificing security or performance. According to this article, this has attracted multiple enterprises and Web3 teams to develop partnerships with Casper. I am seeing some evidence of that. Now, this chart here, it's just a good infographic, proof of stake. Where are they listed? You can see Huobi, Gate.io, OKEx. So a lot of Asian exchanges. Why Casper? Proof of stake, enterprise, scalable, future-proof. And then some other things here, just things that you can see: stable gas fees. So we're not going to see like what we saw with Ethereum, just the insane gas fees as they have struggled to scale, and this is a blockchain that is claiming to have no scalability issues. You can see their backers, and you can see their supply economics, their supply chart. Now, I'm not as concerned about this anymore because of what we just looked at, that a lot of the supply has been released. Now, something else that is very intriguing to me with Casper are their claims with their energy efficiency. And so you can see this little dot right here is Casper, and you can see it in comparison to Ethereum, how much power they use, and then, of course, Bitcoin. And so what this reminds me of, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm very bullish on Cardano over the next cycle. But then I'm starting to see, Cardano has just been moving slowly, but I'm starting to see the fruit of their slow labor with lots of adoption happening, lots of growth and development happening with Cardano. And a big thing that Cardano claims is very strong energy efficiency. And so I like to see this with Casper as well, because if Casper can do what Cardano has done from bear market bottom prices to peaks, you could see something like a 150x. I'm not promising anything with that. A 150x in market cap would put that at, 70, 80 billion dollars. Do I think Casper has that in them for next time around? I would say it's unlikely, but there's a lot of potential to the upside, especially given the fact that the supply is almost fully released. So there's other things I could go into, but just a general feel for this. This is a strong buy, one of the strongest buys that I would say, yes, I am going to be buying Casper Network. At some point, I haven't bought any yet, but at some point, maybe late 2023, early 2024, in anticipation of a next bull run or euphoria phase, whatever that may be. But That's all I have for today. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Will you be buying CSPR or will you be going in another direction? Let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.